Pretty girl. Gotta take off that hat. Huh? No, you don't take that to school. No, honey, you wore that at school for the party. Now the party's over, so it's time to... Yeah. Mr. Mello does not give Auntie a break. Only way she can get the clothes hung is if she comes out here with him. Gotta be at the center of attention, though. I come out here to do work. If I'm here, he's gotta be with me. Auntie needs to do something, he has to be with her. The guys lost the tool for the chainsaw. The damn adjusting tool. Now the soil here is this heavy clay. There's almost no organic matter, or there's very little organic matter in this soil. Because look at this, we basically have the same amount of water that we had 2 days ago. This tells me that we have almost no organic matter, and this is just a hard compressed clay. Basically, we have the bottom of a pond here. Knowing that this is a heavy clay with almost no organic matter, now we can address the issue. How are we going to treat this? How are we going to do this so it will continue to work? Cover it with organic matter, get trees in the ground that'll break the soil up, and coppice the hell out of them to keep adding organic matter. We need to break this clay up. We need to get organic matter in the soil for that to work effectively. Yeah, I swear to God, sometimes I feel like I'm dealing with children. I mean, seriously, children, teenagers. Right? We're over here trying to plant trees, and the trees are all in a tray over there. I say to him, all right, let's get a tree. He walks all the way over there and grabs one tree. Doesn't pick up the tray, just grabs the tree. We're going to be in this area. Why would you go walk all the way there for every individual tree? That's like I'm dealing with a child. More excitement than Pretty Girl could handle, it looks like. Someone's awfully tired. We stopped at the hardware store to get the stuff we needed to be able to run the chainsaw again. And they didn't have the damn tool. They didn't have the tool, so I had to get something like this. And I just got the cheapest one I could find, because all we're going to do is use this on the chainsaw. And hopefully I'll be able to find a tool at some point. We'll just put this stuff in the truck for future reference. Now we're going to drop Pretty Girl off here, get out to the land. We got work to do. There's a lot of work to do. Well, I tell you what, I'm really getting frustrated. Starting to feel like I need to be a babysitter. One of the guys who's been with me for a long time, he just takes advantage now. I show up and he's working his coal pile rather than coming here. Right? I let him take all the wood that he wanted from all the work we did here so he can make coal out of it. That's fine. But I'm gone. And he's supposed to be working here. He's not working here. He's working his coal pile. Then he tries to tell me how much work he got done. When I come here and look at it, it's obvious he hasn't done one thing. Didn't lift a single finger. Not one. So I have words with him about the fact that he's not done anything. Now he's gone. He's gone. And you know what, that may just be he's gone. Because I may be just tired of dealing with this. He's not a child, but he acts like a child. And seriously, he acts like a child. I have to babysit him, be on him every minute of the friggin' day. It's ridiculous. Look at this. All the leaves have come off of this. I believe this is one of the cedars. But I do see buds coming up. So it's possible this is going to come back. It's Friday. We've had some pretty good progress. I'm going to try and dig up some of the old footage of what this place looked like before to give you guys an example of just how much we've gotten done, because it really is stunning, the difference. I complain endlessly about how long this is taking, but we had a lot of brush. We had a lot of debris. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I'm planting these trees. I think I may have filmed this a dozen times, but I don't think it ever made it through the edit. So we're going to do that now. We're going to show you the way I plant these trees, how I find the locations. What I have is I've got a string. In fact, I have 3 different strings. This string is tied to one string that goes here, and another string that goes over there. All 3 of these legs are 30 feet. So this is an equilateral triangle, 30 feet each leg. So if we drive a stake in the ground where that tree is planted over there, and then we run it tight and we drive a stake in the ground where this tree is planted over here, we know that this tree and this tree are 30 feet apart. Then I take those 2 strings and run them to this spot right here. Now we know this tree is 30 feet from the other 2. By doing this, we always know that all 3 trees are the same distance from each other. They're 30 feet apart. This allows us to plant without concern. We know exactly the right distance. Now, these are the main overstory, the big trees that we plant here. We then come in between and we bisect these lines. Halfway between these 2 trees, we're going to plant an ebony. Then over there, we're going to plant a yucca. Then over here, we're going to plant a teak. So this little 30-foot equilateral triangle will have 6 trees in it. And then we'll follow behind it in the spring, and we're going to plant pigeon pea, or in Jamaica they call it gunga pea, throughout this entire section. So this whole area will be flooded with the legume pigeon pea or gunga pea. I think what's happening is that these trees are being, the guy that plants these, or the guy that mulches these, is mulching them just too tight. He's getting the mulch right up against the stems, and we're really having issues with these trees dying. And the only reason that would be is because he's got the mulch right up against the stems. You want to create a volcano-like system where the mulch is around the tree but not up against it. Yeah, it's the only way you're going to get a really effective planting. Here's the next spot. What I did is I just marked it because right here we have a stump that we just burned to kill, and it's still warm enough that the rope is an issue. But there's the rope. That's that's the blue over there. And then over here we have a silky oak. And this is going to be, I'm not sure yet. Let me figure out what I'm going to plant here. But we're going to dig the hole and get it ready, and I'll plant something. Anyways, we're done, guys. That's it for tonight. I need to pack the guys up and go get the shy one, go home.